Do you frighten easily? Yes. Don't you do it. There's a lot. There's a lot. So we're gonna go into the test. This is the test 2, Hypothesis Rising. This is the second one. So we're gonna go into this. I don't know what to expect. I didn't watch this one Markiplier like I did the first one. So I don't know what all to expect out of this. So we're gonna jump into this and see what happens. So here we go. Before experiencing the test, Hypothesis Rising, is highly recommended that you've played its prequel, The Test, before venturing into this experience. I have. You will stand to gain a lot from this experience if you've played the test first, and the examination will also make a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examination left off. I would like to urge you to go and play the test now before venturing forward and follow the instructions listed throughout the game, as you'll certainly get a better benefit overall by taking the tests in the order they were meant to be taken in. Would you like to close this game now so you can have the opportunity to play the test first? You will not get a chance to take the game until the experience is over if you choose to continue now. I've already played the test. Wonderful news. We can continue. Oh, hi. Oh, this is different. You're a different person. That is kind of the same. It is the same room. Help is now on the wall. The handprints are on the table. There's a second candle. There's a second candle now. Interesting. Fate is this one's name. Hello and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Now, I don't want to take up too much of your time with blibber blabber and nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like for you to ask yourself. Are you happy? Yeah? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Fuck. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. Right out the gate. Right out of the gate. You son of a bitch. Fuck you, Fate. I want to help you. Uh-oh. 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 I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. Okay? I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question. Allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you're going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Jesus! Not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I will know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things. And sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. Truth. I can't express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of the experience. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced the scenario being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume how you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water, sit back and relax as we unfold your fate and the secret to overcoming the next hurdle in your life. We're going to start with some basic, easy questions. Oh, you changed all the audio. Oh, God. If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors are at play here, including the amount of time taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more important to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do not rush the process. Time is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No. Are you nervous? No. Do you feel cold? No. I'm quite warm. Do you feel sad? Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? Yes, I have. You crave acceptance by others. Acceptance? Yeah, I do. Have you ever lost a loved one? Yes. Do you know what heartbreak feels like? Yes. Do you believe in demons? Yes. I hate when they pause. Just, Do you believe in curses? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? Yes. Are you afraid of dying alone? No. If there was undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? Yes. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Yes. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without you knowing it? Actually, yeah. Ouija boards, those are considered a game. They are made by a toy company. And they summon shit. Would you like to make more friends? Always. I like making friends. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Yes. I've covered that before. I do consider myself a good friend. Not the best, not the greatest of friends, but a good friend. Do you feel lonely? No. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Do you make friends easily? Yes. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? Yes. Have you ever had a near-the-death experience? Yes. Do you like horror movies? Yes. This is all very interesting. I hate it when y'all do that. Have you played the test? Yes. That's the spirit. Have you played the horoscope? No. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased or anything. I'm sure you're not. Do you watch porn? Yeah, I can say I do. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? No. I lack confidence a lot. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you're running late for an appointment? Yes, I would. Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I would not. No, I would not. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could actually suffocate yourself? Yes, I have. It does not work. Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Yes. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far just to see if they really get stuck? Yes. Back for the moment. Alright. Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling on someone? Yes. Are you streaming live right now? Yes. Well, hello there, audience. There you go. Fate saying hello, chat. Nope, you'll just pass out. Yeah, pretty much. Are you recording this gameplay session right now? Yes. If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me? Yes. If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I've paid attention to what you've taken time to write? But yeah. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Aw, thanks, Fate. Aw, yes. I really do. Aw. Are you afraid of snakes? No, I'm not afraid of snakes. I actually like snakes. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Have you cried in the last month? Yes. Do you have a hero? Yes, I do. Do you typically learn from your mistakes? Yes. Do you enjoy outdoor activities? Yeah, I do. Would you consider yourself to be lazy? Yes. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Yes. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Yes, I do. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? I think so. Yes. Yes. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Yes. I like yes. Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? No. I see. Are you a hero to someone else? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever been told if I am. Okay, yes. Alright, I'll say yes. Do you love animals? Yes, I do. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like just to make shit real awkward? No, because I'm not on Tinder. Yeah, me neither. Liar! Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? Do I enjoy drinking it? Yes. Have I? Well, what? No, because of reasons. I overly enjoy drinking alcohol. I'm gonna say yes. It's actually one of my addictions that I needed. Are you intoxicated right now? No, I'm not. Well, that makes one of us. Uh-huh. Do you like the phrase sneaky snake? Yes, I do. Actually, I really do. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Oh. Do you have a vivid imagination? Yes, I do. Do you feel uncomfortable in large social settings? Yes, I do. Would you consider yourself to be antisocial? Yes. Do you hold a grudge for long periods of time? Yes, I do. I've said that before. Have you ever urinated in public? No. Actually, yeah, I have. Maybe. No, I have not. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Side of the road. That's in public. I had to go really bad and there was not a bathroom for miles. That counts. Because I was on the fucking highway. That was on the highway. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Ha! So we know. I'm a heathen. Do you like pineapple pizza? Yes. I knew I liked you. Aw, Fate, I like you too. Would you consider yourself to be selfish? No. Do you think you've got a big ego? No. No. Would you consider yourself kinky? Yes. Have you ever masturbated into a fish bowl? No. The fuck? Well then, you can't be that kinky. Fuck you! What the fuck? Would you consider yourself to be religious? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? No. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you do it? No. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Yes, I would. Even more interesting. Hey, stop that. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? No, I have not. Have you ever been to a funeral? One too many times. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? No. I'm good. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? No. If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? No. 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 Being kinky, well, that's shocking. We all knew she's not vanilla. Yeah, definitely not vanilla. God, not vanilla. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? No. I know this brings up the whole, you know, the worst of the humans and everything, but still, you've also got to remember the things that they did molded things that are happening today. It's a butterfly effect. You remove that one person, you could turn things even worse than what they were and what they are. So no, I would not. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? Yes? Get back on the yes. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence? No. No. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. That would probably be my immediate response. Okay. Like, very blasé about that. It's very weird. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologize to you? Yeah, I would. Because I get it. I understand. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it directly? I have, so yes. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you do it? To stay alive, yeah. I mean, like, yeah. If that was my only option, yes. It's called, it's a survival thing. If you woke up tomorrow and none of your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? No. If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? Would I be willing to do that? Yeah, I would. I actually would. If someone accidentally hit you in their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? No, I wouldn't be upset. Well, okay. I would be upset in the moment. So yes, I would still be upset. Because in the moment, you know, kind of upsetting. Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages within these questions? No. Maybe you should have been. Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all of this other than just simply answering question after question? Yes. Miracles happen every day. Do you agree? Yeah, I do. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around, and you don't mind getting rained on. Do you agree? Yes. I don't own an umbrella. Red is a prettier color than pink. Do you agree? Yes. Actually, I like red more than I do pink. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? Yeah. Yeah. Eating in front of people can be awkward. Do you agree? Yes. Rings used as a ceremonial wedding gift are so outdated. Do you agree? Yes. Do you realize that the first letters of the last 6 questions, when combined, spell out the word murder? I hate you. Did you realize? No, I didn't realize, but I do now. Do you know why that is? No. Does that make you slightly uncomfortable? No. Curious. Are you going to start paying closer attention to what you may have gotten yourself into? Yes. Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Yes. Do you hear someone in your room? Yes. It's Azazel. Do you see the shadows closing in? No. I hate you. No, there's no shadows closing in. Do you feel like you're being watched? Yes. All the time. Did you look around your room a moment ago? Yes! I hate you. Do you like long walks on the beach? Yes, I do, actually. Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yes. All pink is red with a touch of white added. Exactly. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Yeah. Do you love your family more than you love yourself? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your friends? I would say that they're better. No. Well, yes. Do you think there's some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus? No, I don't. Do you believe that you're human? Yes. God, I hope so. You could, well, unless there's something like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm human. You could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again once you decided to use your power for the first time. Would you ever use it? No. If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? No. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share with them? Yes. Because that keeps them from eating me. And vice versa. Because that's what it's going to come down to. You could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that 1 year had passed. Would you do it? Yes, I would. Actually, I would. If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? No, I would not. Fuck that. I'm not tussling with a grizzly bear. Hell no. Hell no. If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Actually, yes, I would. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still continue to eat pizza? No. Because that would be, no. Then I'd know my food be sentient. No, thank you. If your best friend got bit in the genitals by a highly venomous snake and the only way to save their life was to suck the venom out of their genitals, would you do it to save them? Huh? This is a pup. They gonna die. No, because I consider you my best friend, you shit. So... So yeah, I would do it to save. I would suck the venom to save you. Just so you know. You would do it for me, but that's about it. Okay, fair. That is fair. Was that question difficult to answer? No. Do you feel mortal? Yes. Do you enjoy loud music? Yes. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? No. I used to, but no. Do you suffer from anxiety disorder? Yes, I do. Do you ever feel depressed? Yes. You're not alone. Okay. Do you feel relaxed? Yes. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you? Yes, I do, actually. Do you ever hear your name being called when no one could have called it? Yep. I'm going to take special note of that one. Please don't. Fate's about to catch these hands. Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? Yes. Do you wash your hands every day? Yes. Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms? No. Is winter your favorite season? Yes. No. Fall? No, the fall is my favorite season. Do you know anyone named Josh? Actually, I do. Are you wondering why that last question is relevant? Yes, I am wondering. Are you allergic to any animals? Motherfucker, he's not even gonna go there. Yes, I'm allergic to animals. Have you ever thought about an animal in a sexual way? No. Have you ever been in love? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in day-to-day life? No. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? I don't have enough time on my hands. The fuck do you mean? Can you be easily intimidated by others? Yes, I can, actually. I really can. Are you easily excitable? Yes, I am. Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yeah, actually I do. Do you have a difficult time relaxing? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. No. Do you trust easily? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yes. Have you ever told a lie? Yes. Have you ever lied to your best friend? Yes. Have you ever lied to your family? Yes. Have you ever lied about any answers during the session? No. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? Yes. This is all very useful information. Well, I'm glad it is. Are you a people pleaser? Yes. Do you enjoy being the center of attention? No. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor? Yeah. Do you frighten easily? Yes. Don't you fucking do it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Don't do it. I hate you. Well, that was odd. You wanna go fate? You wanna go fate? We're gonna go. That was odd. I wonder what that was about. Fuck. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. This was the simple segment? Could you maybe not? Ooh, okay. The next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. Uh-oh. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deep into each scenario. Oh, God. Remember, the key to all of this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. I hate you. Oh, they changed the music. You're home alone, it's dark, and it's storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do you do? Grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon, is what I do. Very interesting choice. You meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking to spare some change. What do you do? Tell the homeless man that I'll get some more from somewhere. Really now? Both your mother and your father fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine facilities to save one of your parents, and time is of the essence. What do you do? I'd split the medication between the two of them. Let's see if it works. God damn it. That doesn't surprise me. I fucking hate you. Ugh. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside, there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the vial, there's a note that says, "The cure for cancer. What do you do?" 10 solid... What's with the bars? It says, turn the case into a professional entity so they can utilize it. Keep the gold bars, but give away the cure to cancer. Keep the cure for cancer, but give away the gold bars. Keep everything in the case for yourself to sell or use. I'd probably give the gold bars, but give away the cure for cancer. That would be my investment to myself, the investment to the world. I think that's, yeah. Keep the gold bars, but give away the cure. What a wasted opportunity. Hey. Hey. Shush. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't judge. You're stuck alone inside of your house and you're starving to death. You've completely run out of food, and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do you do? That is hard, right? This is probably a thing if I have no self-preservation. It's like, knowing me, I'm not gonna try to eat my own pets. I can't do that. I can't do that. No. I'd probably let my pets eat me. Be perfectly honest, I'd probably let them eat me. I would. Why am I not surprised? Stop saying that! Just stop it! Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do you do? See, call the fire department, keep my distance from the home, start shouting for help and searching for someone nearby. Run into the burning home to try to rescue anyone you can. Walk away, there's nothing you can do. Run into the burning building, knowing me. I like that. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries for somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. What do you do? What would I do? Call 911 is what you do? Yeah, no, knowing me, I'd immediately go in, because that option is like, yes, of course you would call 911, but the whole... I have a thing that I've come to, like, I try to help situations and try to jump into the action. We've actually done that when there was an accident close to one of the gas stations. There's my grandmother worked at. We were there at night already. And there was an accident right on the it's a cross street, a major cross section. And the gas station sits on the corner, and there was an accident there. And with accidents and things like that, like, they'd already called 911. We'd already, like, sectioned off with cones that we had inside the gas station. Kind of helped section off the accident and everything. And then there's one of the guys that he was complaining about his head hurting and stuff. He was already on the street, just laying down. And I know that you like, and he was, like, moving and going on, like, my head, watching, like, the ER movies and all the ER shows and shit, is you don't want somebody, if you suspect them of having a neck injury, something, you don't want their head to move. You don't want, you gotta keep it stable. So, while Azazel and the night clerk were dealing with his friends, and we were trying to see if anyone saw the other vehicle, because it was a hit and run, basically. It was a hit run, and that vehicle fucking left. And it was a company vehicle. And, you know, we were trying to see if anyone had seen what vehicle it was, things like that. While they're dealing with that, I'm in the street, on my knees, with this guy's head cradled in my lap, holding it still and talking to him calmly and keeping him calm, keeping him from panicking. And like, and his friends noticed this. They were like, whoa. I was like, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't want him freaking out because we don't know if his neck is broken. So it's just that, keep them calm, keep them talking, you know, things like that. Asking them questions, making sure they don't have a concussion. Things like, I just immediately went into that mode and I couldn't help it. So I know I would go into a fucking burning building and save somebody if I saw someone there and knew help would not get there in time. That's the kind of person I am. Oh no, yeah, no, it would be the exact same, because it's I know there's immediate danger right to me, because I know, like, what if his friends would try to, like, stab me or some shit, you know, or one of the cars didn't stop when they saw the accident and kept going. I could have easily gotten ran over too. You know, it's one of those situations. So it's kind of like in the situations of, yeah, I would run into a burning building to try to save somebody if they're still alive, knowing that help would not get there in time. In case of a fire, you could actually make things worse if you go in. True. You could, yes. You could. Because that'd be one of those I'd probably go in, you know, shirt over my nose and try to douse myself with fucking water so I don't catch fire. I'm not saying I'm the smartest when it comes to shit like that, but... And that's because heat of the moment, I don't think about it. This, however... Coming from under your bed, what do you... Oh God. Immediately look under the bed, hide under your covers and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of bed and run out of the room immediately. So if I was in this situation, muffled cries of a woman somewhere and it's under my bed. Knowing me, I would probably hide under my covers and wait. Knowing me, I would probably do that. Don't you dare. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? Take the watch and thank him for the gift. Decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell him that he needs professional help to keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them as a toy in your Happy Meal. I'd probably decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. I don't want to know when my time is up. Would you now? Yes, I would. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. What do you do? Immediately jump up and turn around. Scream and stay still in terror. Spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever's behind you, or tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. Stop being a shit. Right? I would probably scream and stay still. A lot of times if I get grabbed like that, I do. I scream and jerk and I stay still. The last one? Ha! You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax. When a hand emerges from the water, what do you do? Fuck me, I hate this. There's some... Oh. Jump out of the bathroom, run as fast as you can. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid fist bump. Push it underwater, hopes that you get some free hand action. God. I would probably jump out of the bathtub and run as fast as I can. That's exactly what I would do. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down, telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do you do? Scream for help. Start slathering yourself in lotion. Tell him you've got very sensitive skin and allergies. Ask if he'll come down and help apply the lotion. So, I thought about this one. I think I would... I probably would, knowing me. Like, after all that, I'd probably like... want to come down and give me a hand. I probably would. Yes, I squirreled. I squirreled for a whole minute. Smart choice. How's that a smart choice? You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden, your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes, and you know that no one is home. And it couldn't have been a gust of wind. What do? Stay perfectly still and watch the door. Look for a weapon around the room immediately. Jump up and try to climb out the window. Run over to the door and open it. So I've had this happen before. And I've actually done this, and I picked up a weapon. I have done that. But I also didn't move, like, because I usually have a weapon of some sort, easily accessible at all times. So I didn't go get up and look for a weapon. I actually just stayed still and just watched the door for a whole minute going. So I don't know, stay still. I like that. No, don't even, Fate. Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a massive crush on you for a long time. What do? Ask them out on a date. Who knows what might happen. Tell them you're flattered but just not interested. Tell them that you feel dating might ruin your friendship. Ask if they want to be friends with benefits. Tell them you're flattered but just not interested. So you're one of those types. Hey. Your dog starts randomly barking into the darkest corner of the living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. What do? Try to calm your dog down by petting them. Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves. Walk up to the corner, extend your hand to feel for anything. Walk out of the room and ignore it entirely. Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves. That's what I do. I'm taking note of that. I don't like Fate. Fate right now is not my friend. Told him to stop messing with noodles, right? You see a massive spider in your room the size of your hand. What do? Oh my god. Well, I guess we're moving out now. Grab something bigger to smash it. Hell no, I'm not getting near that thing. Burn the entire house down. It's the only way to be safe. Try to capture it alive for science. Well, I guess we're moving now. We're moving out now. That's what I do. Ha. Don't do it, spiders. Your closest family members tells you that they're a serial killer. What do? Tell them you don't want to know any more details. Turn them into the authorities. Ask them for information so you can help them stay out of trouble, or try to convince them that they need help. Tell them that I don't want any more details. I see. Don't tell me that. Don't do that. If you found out that you only had one day left to live, what do? Tell everyone that I love them and to be happy, not sad. Do something insane and crazy, anything goes. Not tell anyone at all, just act as if nothing changed. Spend my time on my own, away from others. Not tell anyone at all, just act as if nothing changed. Alright then. Fate. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what would you do? Kool-Aid done, I'm obviously way too high for this. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Don't give them ice cream. You're not gonna fall for that one. Assure them that you'll protect them and they won't die. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Fuck it. Oh, lovely. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you is thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Take preemptive action and beat them up first. Tell them you don't think mugging you is a good idea. Get away from them as quickly as possible. Ignore it. You don't know that you aren't just hallucinating. Probably tell them you don't think mugging you is a good idea. That's probably what I would do. That sounds reasonable. Your best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. What do you do? We've talked about this one. Help them hide the body. Report them to the authorities. Tell them that they're on their own, but you won't rat them out. Try to convince them to turn themselves in. I'd help them hide the body. Aww. God damn you, fate. Not worth mugging, right? Call your best friend and tell them that you don't. Wait, hang on. You're driving in your car and you accidentally run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from their body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking. What do you do? Call your best friend and tell them that you don't want to go to prison. Turn yourself into the authorities, drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. Try to hide the body yourself and turn yourself in. Please. I'm watching you. Ooh, I caught it that time. I caught it that time. Huh. I don't like that. I don't like that this game is fucking with me like that. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time we move on to the next portion of our test. Oh no. The following questions that shall be asked of you are would you rather style questions. Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose an answer. Okay. No matter how uncomfortable that may be. Let's get started, shall we? I don't wanna. Would you rather be loved by all or feared by all? Loved by all. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Never get jealous. I don't mind. I can deal with it. Being angry. Jealousy is harder to deal with. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? Ooh. Ow. By my parents. Would you rather live in space or live under the sea? You son of a bitch. I don't want to either. I don't like either. I don't like the thought of either. I don't want to do either of these things. But if I would have to choose, it'd be under the sea. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? To people who need them. I'm actually an organ donor. I think. I don't remember. I believe I am. Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? I'd rather go to jail for 5 years. Sure, go to jail for 5 years. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now, or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? Ooh. Rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably. Retire comfortably in 10 years from now. I think I'd rather do the 10 years, because then I can do my dream job and not have to worry about it. Plan for the future. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear to be somewhat itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper? One-ply toilet paper. I can deal with that shit. Would you rather have skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? Ooh. If it's something you love, you'll never work a day in your life. This is true. That is true. Oh, color changing skin, or I think color changing skin. Too. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree, yes? We're going to end that test with a short series of final questions giving simple answers. We'll get started now. Out of the following options, which number do you like the most? 7, 11, 3, or 46? Seven. Out of the following options, which color resonates with you the best in this exact moment? Black. Out of the following options, which creature are you the least comfortable around? Spiders. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, mint. Chocolate. Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Family, friends, money, freedom. My freedom. And I say this because I've dealt with a lot of shit, family-wise, friends-wise, money-wise, that they do mean a lot to me. Not money really doesn't mean a lot to me. My friends and my family do, but also being able to have my personal freedom. My personal freedom is what matters a lot to me. I think it'd be valued the most. Because in the very end, that's all I'm going to have is my own freedom. Right? Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Money. Money is the root of all evil. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I am smart, I'm attractive, I am caring. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying low, dying immediately after this test is finished. I'd say living forever, because I don't want to live forever. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Uh-oh. Have you ever punched a nun? Here we are with the nun thing. No, I've never punched a nun. You really ought to try sometime. It can really take the edge off. I'm not gonna go punch a nun. Alright, we're done here. I'm through with you. Get none again, I know, right? I'm just going to calculate your results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Okay, here we go. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Oh, you're judging. Ha! Here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest. To acknowledge, set in motion, and accomplish in order to climb the ladder to happiness in your life. Okay. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone, do anything for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded, time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now, imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that. As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again." We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank account runs dry. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows you how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally on how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Well, this is as clear as day. There's a big piece to life's grand puzzle that you are missing on a daily basis. There are bridges in your life that have been collapsed either by your own doing or by someone else, but either way, this has affected you more than you may realize. Judging from the looks of things, you really need to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a long while. Doesn't matter how the conversation will end up going, it doesn't matter if it will be boring, pleasant, or painful. What matters most is that you spend the time having this conversation with them, because there's something very valuable that you're going to learn by talking to them. You're going to get a certain feeling, a certain emotion, focused not on what they say, but how they make you feel. That emotion is the key to your next step in life. Take a little bit of time out of your day to get in contact. You'll be very thankful that you did. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is closure. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Okay. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answer to be included in a future project we're currently working on. If you do not wish to be a part of the upcoming project, simply leave your secret word out of your comments and we will not select your name. We appreciate any and all comments you leave and always read them thoroughly. Thank you for taking time to answer these questions. I know they've been of some help to you, and if they aren't yet, it will make sense very soon. Trust me on that. One more thing. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We read every single review and comment left for us. We love the conspiracy theories behind the greater meaning of all of this. And in the third and final installment of this test series, all will finally be revealed. But not a single person has been able to figure out what this entire experiment is all about yet. We look forward to reading your thoughts and feelings as it helps shapes what we do as we work on future projects to bring the most emotion out of you. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do, thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. If you wish to support us further, we'd love if you check out our other titles on our other games section of the title screen. After playing the test Final Revelations, the third game in the test trilogy, we also have the testing chamber, which is connected to the test trilogy in a very special and unique way. Okay. In the meantime, the Advisor is another interesting experience that we'd like to recommend, as it has a great emphasis on player-developer interaction where you, the player, gets to vote on how the story will be written in future episodes. Your opinions and decisions have direct impact on the development process and storyline of the Advisor series, and we'd love to read your ideas, thoughts, and contributions. Again, thank you so very much for supporting us in our journey. We truly cannot show our gratitude and appreciation enough for all you do for us. We hope the rest of your day is filled with all the joy and happiness that you deserve. Randumb Studios. That was really good. I like that one too. That one was really... These are very interesting so far. So very interesting. And I do like this. So now I have the test Final Revelation to do. Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Thanks for that. Ara ara. We've made a list of names of those who have supported our projects along the way, and we will be continuing to extend this list in future titles. Would you like to see them now? Warning, the list is quite long. Sure. Markiplier! Wow. Friend computer elements. Some of these names are funny. I'm gonna let that play. This was actually really good. I did like this game. Like this so far has been interesting to play. And I think we're gonna play the third one for sure. But that was interesting. That was an interesting, like this game and the first one they're definitely an interesting concept. What this started out like when I watched this on Markiplier for the first one was in as like I think like 3 scary games. And I thought this was gonna be a scary game, you know, going into it thinking it's gonna be scary. Well, it's not really scary, it just makes you think. And it's got the more of the creepy factor, and then like it messes with your mind. It's what, you know, psychological horror kind of does. It makes Azazel's on here, but it's not the right Azazel. But like it messes with your mind. Because that's what it's built to do. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to make you think and try to figure a way out of that. That's pretty neat, though. I like this. I do like games like that. Like horror, in the horror genre, that is my favorite, is psychological. That's why I liked Halloween, Michael Myers, because it made you think more and didn't really do a whole lot of the jump scares and things like that. It was more of a made your brain start working in an overtime, things like that. I like those kinds. That's also why I liked The Boy, because it made you think a lot and made you try to follow along this deep set story. Yeah, there were some spooky moments and things like that, but it wasn't over the top and filled with so much gore. No, it was more of the telling the story and getting that story plot done. And Diablo 4 waiting room. And so it's interesting. Like some of these names I recognize. Poison puppies, I'll live that name. Poop sniffer. Some of these names are cute. So, no, I do. I like this. I really do like this. Malcontent. More names to go. Holy crap. They weren't kidding on the list of names. That's a lot of names. Yeah, I gotta run the battle. That's for sure. Pizza time. Yes, like some of these names do sound familiar. Some of them don't. There's actually quite a lot that don't. There's more that don't look familiar that do look familiar. Meow meow, I'm a cow. Okay. Hey, music note. Borgen, wow. Yep, that's from World of Warcraft. That is a lot. Oh my god, there are so many names. So many names. Ugh. It's pretty cool, like, to actually see, like, they added these people and, like, gave them the proper, you know, thank you, and here's your name on here, and, yeah, I like that. That is freaking cool. And I'm pretty sure like these are a lot of people that played the game and then put their answers into the comments and they pulled from that list. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. President Barack Obama. The Barack spelled wrong. That's funny. Yeah. I like this. This was really good. This was really good. This was a cool game. And of course, as always, like I'll have the link to the Steam where you can get the game for yourself if you want to try it out. If you want to, you know, play the game for yourself, it'll be there in the description. I'm doing this live over on Twitch, but I'm also gonna have this over on YouTube. So, yeah, we'll have that there. If you want to try it for yourself and answer it and see what you get, there you go. There you go. This is a cool game. So many names.